Adult human beings had capabilities to keep dinosaurs away from their bodies. And they used to send heat towards dinosaurs so that they can be fled away. And the most powerful human being was named as Allah. Then, if any child face trouble during dinosaur attack and if his parents are away, then they used to shout for Allah, and Allah used to live above a great mountain, and he had longer legs, and then he ran towards the children and saved them from dinosaur attack. That's why he became very popular. And when Allah descended back towards 21 layers of one, so that children should remember that Allah saved them from dinosaur attacks. And inside the caves, many scriptures were written about Allah also, so that children should remember that Allah can save them from dinosaurs. Since Allah used to attack the dinosaurs with fire, because fire had been invented during those times when stones were collided. By many apes. But Allah has natural power of fire. Because fire was a daughter of Allah. Then Allah descended again as Abraham. And Abraham married twice. And one of the wife bare just one daughter, and then the daughter bare two sons only, who didn't got married. But the other daughter and son, all the genes of the world are Abraham's genes only. And one of them became popular as childbirth, hereditary or childbirth. Possessions, while the other became popular as talented people. And slowly the talented people started treating Goddess Saraswati as their mother, and the birthright children of Abraham started following Lakshmi Goddess. But one of the goddess who was still unmarried was already there 21 light years away from Earth 1. Then she called both of them back, and a supreme power was created. to save this earth from wars. Everyone in the supreme power goddess Vishnu. And but all the three goddesses are the same. And when Allah started teaching them near Jammu, many people used to come across the continent. And then they used to read everything about God and started believing that the goddess is the one who provides talent at money or coins, silver coins simultaneously. And then she used to provide good brides also. But idols were very expensive, and the people who used to visit Jammu from distant continents like Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, which was India during those times, and then those people spent all the money while visiting here, but they couldn't buy the idols. But Allah was still teaching in Jammu, and then they remembered Allah is their God and returned back and told them that we met Allah and Allah is the God. And they didn't possess any proofs of in the form of idols because they had spent all the money in traveling. But Allah used to provide them coins for their return journey, which they spent on the way, due to which when they reach, they used to start narrating everything they read. Then God has provided Allah equivalent power so that Allah will also be recognized. And then in Makkah, one person was a very rich person who brought immense wealth with him and returned back with slightly lesser amount of wealth. And then he had idols and coins also. And then he started teaching the people in Makkah that Allah and Goddess are one and the same form of supreme power. Then he wrote several books about Goddess there. And when I was reborn, Goddess came into my dream, and so I had to visit Makkah also because those people became very poor. Since they were following both forms and they had to spend many money, and people started exploiting them and they became superstitious and they have lost all their money, so I have to visit there with immense amount of money. And I accompanied about 700 horses and 500 elephants and about 200 camels with me. And whenever desert came, we used to shift gold coins on camels. And whenever my soldiers died due to injury or illness, their respective animals were left abandoned and all the coins kept on that animal were dumped. By digging about 40 feet, depending on the population of the surrounding area, we used to dig accordingly. If the population and prosperity of the surrounding area was high, we used to dig too deep, about 45 feet. And if there was a poor surrounding, then we used to dig about 2 or 4 feet. Similarly, tax rebates started becoming permanent. Those states and those countries who possess poverty and lesser opportunity for jobs started providing tax rebates. That was similar provision of digging length, and it was prescribed according to the per capita income. And soldiers were sent to meet the appointed kings by me, who provide per capita income according to those times. And only those kings know the exact position of the dumping grounds of wealth. And the flag was erected on that place, or a soldier was kept, a hidden soldier, for about many months. And when that wealth was taken out, I was informed in Ujjain by sending messengers, and birds were the messengers who were tied with messages. And then I reached Makkah also and spreaded all the knowledge, and on my behalf every king was prosperous. And they acknowledged by gifting me any item like showpiece or antique object to keep in my palace as symbolic regard for accepting huge wealth in the form of gold coins on which my picture was embedded. And there are many ancient archaeological places in Makkah, Medina, where digging was performed by the conservation teams, and my coins were found with my picture embedded. That picture was found in Ujjain also. And due to similarity in the face, people started believing and became confirmed that I had traveled towards that place. And it took about 2.5 or more than that years, about 2.5 years for us to return back. On the way, sometimes we have to keep ourselves awake doing the camping, but when we reached there, we don't have to spend our nights keeping ourselves awake, because there was a lot of security provided by the king of Makkah. Sagas were also there. Who became aware of my wealth in Ujjain. These stories were from the past reincarnation, not present. And during past reincarnation, My wife informed all the people that you should keep yourself awake throughout the night so that your houses are protected from thieves and burglars. And from that day, the theft cases started reducing and people became more prosperous. Even now in the Ujjain, one person of the family is appointed each day to keep himself awake throughout the night, and it has become a prominent family ritual. And every family member has to accept that he will or she will remain awake on any day of the week. And if there are 7 members of the family, and one member has to keep himself or herself awake during one day of the week, and adult members always perform their responsibilities properly. And every house is active throughout the night. And they are following the request of their queen from past 2074 years. And you can search Singhassan Battissi to find the stories and search them. Story writing. Script writing courses are also available. That is the main benefit of keeping yourself awake throughout the night. Even during times of CCTV, if you will visit Ujjain, then everyone will be awake throughout the night. No one sleeps in Ujjain. No house is without light. No house is dark. Every house is lit throughout the night. That is the benefit of keeping yourself awake throughout the night. No bike thefts, no bike accessories theft, no bike mirror theft, no speedometer wires. I posted about 4 or 5 videos in youtube.com/gaganmako, youtube.com/electronic-era. You can visit gaganmako.com also for all the videos about the environment and civic bathroom fittings. No, people used to steal nutritious objects, like crops, not only coins and inside it's made of gold and silver. Good night. Good night.